in 1785 an essay on the subject of pederasty, arguing against any sanctions against homosexuality, lesbianism, masturbation, and bestiality. Bentham dismissed the harsh penalties then in force against pederasty as the result of irrational religious fears born of the Old Testament destruction of Sodom and perpetuated by society's, quote, irrational antipathy to pleasure in general and sexual pleasure in particular. Christian morality, like every other expression of natural law, had no place in Bentham's world of pleasure and pain. In the wake of the initial success in bringing France to its knees via the brutal Jacobin terror, Bentham sponsored several generations of philosophical radicals, from his closest protégés, James Mill and Sir John Bowring, to James Mill's son, John Stuart Mill, Thomas Carlyle, and David Urquhart. Carlyle, under the watchful eye of John Stuart Mill, penned the official British history of the French Revolution, needless to say, burying the role of Shelburne, Bentham, and their entire cabal in that horrific event. Bowring, Bentham's long-suffering personal secretary, would supervise the publication of Bentham's collected works in an 11-volume series, would serve as Lord Palmerston's agent handler of the notorious Giuseppe Mazzini, and would instigate the Second Opium War against China from his post as emissary in Canton. Urquhart, one of the youngest of the Benthamites, would play the role of agent handler for Karl Marx. Upon his death in 1832, Bentham's body was dissected and stuffed, his head cast in bronze and placed at his feet, with a mask affixed in its place. For years, the mummified Bentham, seated in his favorite chair